Are you ready?
It's gonna be a hot girl disco summer. I'm never doing that again. I apologize. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Here, let's fix it. Something cool. Are we live? Is this thing on? You bet your booty we're live and this thing's on. Shout out to Disco Ball Nation. Y'all filled this thing. And this is pretty much just disco balls, and I'm here for it. Shout out to Terry Rice. He got the one-on-one. Shout out to Quasi, a.k.a. the two-time. We used to call him Queso Dip. Then we learned ain't nothing cheesy about him. We couldn't pronounce his name, and that's on us. He's already done 50 of these. I thought he hasn't been drafting, but he's been drafting. Yep. We used to call him Queso Dip. Learned ain't nothing cheesy about him. He won first and second in one of these tournaments. Dude's a legend. He said, y'all fight for third, first and second belongs to me. We got Ralph Wiggums in the house. Jonathan Coe, he's at the 104. Yours truly at the 105. Young Pro, he's at the 108. Two Mules and a Cot at the 109. Shout out to Disco Ball Nation. I appreciate you guys. I miss you guys. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Now, if you guys don't know what we're doing and where we're doing it and how you could do it too, about to tell you. This is not a mock draft. This is a real money fantasy football draft with real money implications. I'm talking real money. How much real money are we talking about? $2.5 million in total prizes. $500,000 goes to first. It's total points format. Most points wins. Best ball week is scored from weeks 1 to 17. 12 teams draft. There's a fast and slow. It's a $20 entry. You get to max out with 150 lineups. Now, you may be saying that's a little steep. That's a little pricey. $20 is a little rich for my taste. But you too can get your fix in. And I'm telling you right now, if you guys draft at least 10 of these little joints right here, not only will you have really, really good odds at getting the winning lineup in the mini, because that joint's about to fill, and you know the values are as good as they'll ever be. But you could also potentially win $10,000 for a $2 investment, $100,000 in total prizes. Once again, it is best ball, which in my humble opinion is the most convenient way for you to draft. You have 20 rounds to fill your roster for depth each week. The starting lineup is composed of the following positions: 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 flex. At the end of the week, the best overall performances on your weekly match will be applied to your roster. So no more leaving points on the bench, no more waiver wires, no more trades, none of that garbage. Get that garbage out of here. So sign up today using promo code DISCO. Really helps me out a lot when you guys do that. Use promo code DISCO to double your first deposit dollar for dollar up to $100. And queue up with us, draft with us in this incredible, wonderful community. And we'll go with Jameer. I go again on my own. Jameer Gibbs here at the 105. Draft with us in this incredible community. Get your feedback. And I'm telling you right now, like, this will make you 1,000 times better in your redraft leagues, your dynasty startups, you name it. This will make you 1,000 times better for sure. All right. Chat's been popping. You guys have been great. Let's go. I'm willing to lay the odds that I get 6 to 9. I wanted 6. I got 5. We in the presence of greatness today. Who's that? Me? Does it sound better when I speak like this or like this? I'm trying to really figure out this mic because I feel like there's still like a slight echo. I'm sick of the 6. Gotcha. First. I mean, there you go. What up? Good to see you, Bonusol. How you doing? Yeah, he has. I've been on a lot of drafts with him. I've been paying attention every time he drafts with me. Quasi's GOAT. He's the GOAT. We love him. Queso grabbing some bomb Mexican as we speak. Shout out to Sleez Bomb. My mind is a weapon fantasy football. He will not be live tonight. Shout out to you though. Still finding time to hop in and support the kid. It means the world to me. I appreciate you. Vitamin Water. Which flavor disco? Show the world. Oh, good one. Today we got the blue raspberry limeade. And it's chilled. Very, very, very chilled. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a sip of it. I feel like Y Dad was drafting with us with the beautiful folks from Spike Week. All right. Yeah, why that I think was there. That sounds good. It's nice, Quasi. It's nice. It's refreshing, especially on like a hot summer, humid day. It's incredibly refreshing, incredibly wonderful. I think you'd enjoy it. It's not triple X berry, but it's really nice. I like the new flavor. The pineapple one's kind of meh. Pineapple one's kind of meh. Bing King says, "Yo, what's up, Disco and chat? Good to see you, brother." All right, guys. So I mean, all pro cornerback being released in Green Bay was not what I had on my bingo card today. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but wherever he ends up, I'm sure he's gonna go. Like, they couldn't even find a trading partner for him, which is just beyond me right now. It's such a bizarre and weird situation for Jair Alexander. Like, he was potentially like the elite of elite cornerbacks in the NFL, and now he's just a free agent. So I wouldn't be shocked if he ends up somewhere within the division. I don't think there's any teams in the division that really need that cornerback help. But yeah, that's just such a bizarre and unfortunate situation. Jackson Smith and Jigba pick 29. Yes, please. Bones, thanks for popping by, Bones. I appreciate you, brother. He says, Disco. Oh, good to see you, Bones. Appreciate you for swinging by, brother. How you doing today? No Cap Max says, how we doing, boys? Living the dream, man. Another day blessed with the most incredible community rocking with me, man. I love you guys. You guys are incredible. Another day, another draft. You got it. Hey, Jonathan Coe, I told you to change your profile picture to something that is notable and something sick, and you did not disappoint. That's Ralph Wiggums at I generally thought you were going to go with like a Ralph Wiggums. Ralph Wiggums is what I just said. It's been a day. Ralph Wiggums profile picture, but I'm okay with this one. And then we got Gamblestein in here. I'm in this draft with you right now. Sick. You're at your DX filer at the 111. Ashton Genty, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Terry McLaurin to start off the first 3 rounds. Sharp stuff, man. Welcome to the community. I think I noticed you from Huhaim stream, but yeah, welcome to the community. Welcome to the family, man. Disco, what AFC running backs do you like in the first 3 rounds? Great question. I want to say Devon Achane, Derrick Henry, Breece Hall. I don't like Jonathan Taylor. That's it. Those are the 3 AFC running backs I like in the first 3 rounds. I hope that answers your question. Oh, Ralph giving the car to Lisa. Look in the tunk. Drafts are so NFC heavy in the first few rounds. I like getting AFC guys because of that. That is honestly, Bing King, that is a great perspective. That's really, really good, man. I think James Cook is going to be fine, by the way, guys. I know a lot of people are panicking about the whole ordeal, but I'm just going to let people push that value to me. I've been getting him 8 to 9 picks past ADP in one of my 130 slows right now. I got a lot of slows, man. I almost maxed out the $2 mini just in slows alone. It's ridiculous. But yeah, he's been pushed. He used to go around the bend here, where Kyron Williams and Xavier Worthy are. Now he should fall to me in case, hopefully Danny Vlav and Danica don't snipe me. Bretta, on the road. I'll be out. Kill it. Take a second to hit the thumbs up, chat. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Sleez Bomb. Be safe, whatever you're doing. Liam McKinnon says, made it almost on time for. Hey, brother, you made it. That's all that matters. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to come chop it up with your boy. Thank you. Thank you for swinging by. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I finally changed my name here on Drafters from Big Disco Energy to Big Draft Energy, and we finally updated our new logo here at the 105. Kind of a big deal. Shout out to Drafters for making it happen for me. Appreciate it, Drafters. I agree that James Cook will eventually sign and climb back to 3-4 turn. I don't think he's going to sign an extension. I think he's just going to play. That's where my head's at. And if he does sign, it's just a bonus. But he's going to play, and he's going to play well. Hey, what's up, DJ Quill? Good to see you. How you doing? What are your thoughts on the Nick Chubb signing? So I think Joe Mixon is now a safer pick than we thought it would be, because he now has a very viable and reliable running back to spell him. Woody Marks is kind of like a dead asset, in my opinion. He's still worth, the investment, because Nick Chubb is old as dirt and he has a lot of injury volatility. God bless him. I mean, dude's one of the best football running backs we've seen this decade, right? But yeah, just the just a strange dynamic there with Nick Chubb, and we know Joe Mixon's going to miss time too. So I like the idea of Woody Marks' value going way late. I'm not going to buy Nick Chubb currently at ADP. I think Joe Mixon's value goes up because he's going to get spelled and he'll be fresher, especially in PPR format. The more fresh he is, the less likely he's going to run on like the second and shorts, and he'll have fresher legs and we'll get more longevity out of him. And Joe Mixon's one of those efficient type backs, and we love our efficient type backs. Good question. I'm selling Cook everywhere and trading for Davis where I can. The injury always seems to happen to these RPs that hold out or hold in. I mean, that's not a bad take there, but I'd rather bet on the contract year. I think James Cook is going to bet on himself, and I'm not going to paint everybody with the same brush, but I do like this brush because historically, if you follow the trend of these guys investing in themselves, we're laughing. I'm curious if the Packers are preparing to make a move. That's why they cut Jair. But who would they move for? Potentially Jalen Ramsey. That's not. Hey man, no cap. You said that. I'm like, okay, let's see where No Cap's going with this. No Cap with the assist, Disco with the alley oop. I like it. You tossed it up. I dunked that shit. I dunked it like this. Appreciate you, No Cap, man. Yeah, man. Hey, they now have room for Jalen Ramsey, and reports are Jalen Ramsey has no interest in showing up to OTAs or mandatory minicamp or any of that garbage. He is out. He is not interested. He does not want to be there. What happened to our draft? Okay, Quasi, I think you could pick now. What happened to our draft? Good evening, Disco. Can't say, but wanted to hop in and say, smash the like button. Happy drafting. Hey, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for swinging by, Chelsea. God bless you. Thank you. Very, very, very kind of you. Liam says, looking official. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I noticed. Appreciate you. Can't control life. Yo, Billy, you got to get on here with us, man. Make sure you use promo code DISCO to double your first deposit. Tell all your boys, too. Tell all your boys, because this shit's fun. This shit's fun, and I got to call drafters right now. I don't think the screen froze. Some technical difficulties. But we'll sort it. I just texted one of the guys from Drafters. Something weird happening. Okay, yeah, I'm very late catching up to this. Okay, it's okay. We'll get to it and we'll get through it. Can't draft. I'm sure Drafters will be on top of this ASAP. DX Filer says I reloaded. It's fine now. I mean, I reloaded. It's not fine. It just counts down from 25 seconds every time I refresh. Server skips. Why the Rice hate mules? Hope to see Rice in the first round one of these days. That's crazy. Why the Rice hate? I don't think that's Rice hate. Quasi close out drafters completely and reload. I'll try it. Is it working now? Nope, still 8 away. Still 8 away. I mean, these kinds of things happen. Typically, when drafters is busy, like we see a lot of people drafting, things like this happen. So it's fine. But yeah, Wait, is the draft? The draft is definitely frozen. Draft is stuck to 0-0. Is draft paused or something? I don't know. I didn't pause it, but we've been stuck here, so we're just gonna shift over to our slow. This seems like it's still moving. We got round 18. Dak Prescott. This is my first share of Genty and my only share of Genty. You see this, guys, right here? Take a picture. It'll last longer. All right. We don't have anybody from the NFC West, so we're gonna grab Blake Corum there, and we're gonna head back here. Drafter service might be out. We'll see. I mean, the minis are still moving. Packers could be in touch with Dobbins too if they have doubts about Lloyd as the RB2. Yeah, Boyd is one of those weird situations. Like Debro is swearing by him, and I like it, but yeah. Screen froze. Yeah, I'm reloading. Yeah, it's not working for me either, brother. Thanks for joining us. Chubby is not taking Mixon's role. No, nobody can take Mixon's role. Nobody's capable of doing that. Mixon's role, but he gets to spell Mixon, give him a little breath, a little breather. Drafters UI needs work. Drafters UI is fine. Honestly, I think Drafters UI is so fresh and borderline seamless. But I mean, servers crash. It happens. It just means that they're busy. People are trying to max out the mini. You guys should too. Use promo code DISCO to double your first deposit, dollar for dollar, up to 100. Server issues probably. I reloaded. It's fine now. I don't think it's fine. What's up, my guy? Good to see you, Andre. I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're having a good day. Thanks for swinging by, Andre. What's up, buddy? All right. I mean, this is great. Drafters is already reaching out and they're checking to see what's going on here. Shout out to Drafters, best in the biz. We got 30 people here tuning in on the YouTube side. What? You guys are insane. Where do all of you guys come from? Thank you for tuning in and supporting the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. It means the world. We're having some technical difficulties. Quasi says every time I reload, it counts the time. Yeah, I mean, shit, we're here and we're not going to get canceled today. That's, yeah. Chubby better by a mile, LOL, Jonathan. Oh, wow. I mean, if I'm taking both in their prime, yeah, Nick Chubb in his prime for sure. But I think Joe Mixon's far closer to his prime. And Joe Mixon's still relatively young. Like, we got to realize that Joe Mixon was 29, 21 when he joined the NFL. He's like, what, 28, 29 now? Joe Mixon's still young. Maybe our draft is done. We'll figure it out. I just got a message from one of the guys at Drafters saying they're checking it. It's not fine. No, it's definitely not. My bad. Did that too. Now, Cuzzo, you're signing up? Let's go. Use promo code DISCO. Friendly reminder, all transactions are done in US Dollaruskis. Yeah, it's a server issue. Drafters will have to fix. I mean, I'm telling you right now, I assure you they're on it. I promise you they're on it. He said in the Drafters chat that Rice Drafter is paying the rake. I explained, sir. Oh, dang, that's crazy. I mean, it keeps refreshing Quasi's timer here. Strange. Action Kev, shout out to you. Action Kev says I'm at the 12, still frozen on my end, still frozen here too. Bring out the chalkboard. It's all good, man. Second messed up drafters draft this year. Listen, if anybody's good at making it up to people, because shit does happen, we got to give everybody grace. Drafters goes above and beyond to make it up to everybody. They will make it up to us one way or another. Just hang tight. Ask your fantasy football questions while we're here, because like this is a perfect time for me to just nail every single question that you guys have, and you guys have my utmost attention now because we don't really have a draft going on. Will they give us a free draft? That's a good question. Stay tuned to find out. They will contact me. They'll usually pop, like if shit like this happens, they'll pop by the stream and say something too. My heart skipped when you swapped to the slow. I thought it auto drafted forever. No, hell no. Hold on. But I'll keep refreshing this. Every time I refresh it, okay, now we got a sign that says it's on pause. Okay, we got a sign that says it's on pause. So that wasn't the situation before. So this is good to see. This is good to see. God, I was off to a hot start. I like your start. It's cute. And I like the little stack there with Terry McLaurin and Jane Daniels. Crazy work by Gambles to crash the stream. Bry H, that's a new name too. shout out to everybody tuning in, guys. You guys are all incredible. We got 41 people watching us on Twitter. If you guys really want to help me out, come over to the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. Ask us questions. We would love to answer any of all of them. Generally appreciate you guys tuning in. This is crazy. I have that effect. Amen. You're a legend. I don't know you, but I like you already. Draft might get thrown out. We'll see. We'll see. Drafters will let us know. Drafters. Okay, I'm noticing a lot of names from the Who Hames stream. Did Who Hames just give me a raid, guys? Who Hames, did you just raid me, you beautiful man? Appreciate you, Who Hames. It's nice of you. With respect, definitely not seamless. It struggles. You notify me when I have phone and desktop on. By far the weakest UI of the big three sites, in my opinion. I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion. We're here to watch Gamble crash out. I'm okay with that. Okay, drafters came in here. Hey y'all, we are aware of the issue, working on the solution right now. Apologies for the inconvenience. Appreciate you, drafters. Thank you guys for being on top of this. Once again, we try to give everybody grace, and especially drafters, because they've given us so much. So I'm here for all of your questions and all of your answers, guys. So yeah. Yo, what's up, Dev? Thanks for popping by. How you doing, buddy? Hope everyone is good. Thank you, Dev. Thanks. This draft is getting thrown out, I assume. Drafters will let us know. They're in the chat now. So there we go. We vibing. We always vibing, buddy. How you doing? Sup, fam? Who Hames? Thank you for the raid, man. I'm noticing all of your community in here. It means the world that you're going to raid me, man. And thanks for popping by with all of your folks. It sucks if this is their first time seeing drafters, because usually drafters is just a great experience. But I assure you, drafters is absolutely awesome. And if you sign up using promo code DISCO, we will double your initial deposit dollar for dollar up to $100 Ruskies. There's a $2 draft that is so freaking addictive. It's a $2 investment. You can potentially win $10,000. It's nuts. Max out 150 lineups. It is PPR format. And then there's also the $20 tournament, where it's a $20 buy-in, $500,000 to first, $2.5 million in total prizes. I think I drafted another winner today, but don't worry, lots of money to go around. I'm here for it, brother. I'm here for it. I love that. What happened? Our Quasi crashed our draft. Quasi just made an incredible pick, and he was about to make another incredible pick here, and our draft crashed. And I really like my start. I got Gibbs, McConkey, Jackson Smith, and Jigba, and James Cook. And I know a lot of people are on James Cook. I'm not one of those guys. Why Dad says, what's up, brother? I watch most of the times, but I'm usually at the gym this time and only listen. I had to stop my workout today, see what's happening. Cheers from Gatineau. Oh, bonjour, mon ami. Tabarnak, bonhomme de neige. Why Dad from the Gatineau? You're like a 30-minute ride from me, man. You're like 30 minutes away from me, maybe less. I will say they are very generous with their bonuses. I mean, like, say what you will, drafters does everything the right way. You know what I mean? Like, is it perfect? No, but do they give the perfect effort and try to give you guys the best possible experience every fucking time? You know, they do it great for content creators, great for users. Like, they are balanced and they're fair for everybody across the board. One thing I'll say about drafters is, like, there's a lot of integrity behind what they do and what they provide, and you know, your enjoyment, you having a good experience here on drafters is always at, like, just from you know, my daily conversations with them, I can speak for them, saying that, like, they prioritize making sure that you guys have the best possible experience. Most likely you'll get a credit based on previous experience. Good to know. Quasi's a vet in these streets. He's won first and second in one of these tournaments. He said, y'all fight for third. Steve Shoop, I know that name, brother. I know that name. How are you doing, Steve? You're definitely from the Who Hames Army. Shout out to Who Hames Army, guys. W Who Hames for the raid, man. It means a lot. He says, how's it going? It's going. It would be better if we were drafting, but I mean, shit, it's Monday. We ain't got shit to do. We're about to just talk football and give you guys some hot, spectacular takes and answer all of your questions. Disco, my logo mastermind. Thank you, brother. Hey, man, Dynasty Dog, I'm glad you enjoyed your logo, man. It's a great logo. Hey, big boy, what's up, JC? Shout out to JC and the fantasy football goats. It's fantasy goats. Anyways, dude's a goat. He's a great person and a phenomenal voice. It's on pause because I broke it. God bless. They know you're getting traction. Hey, man, it is what it is, brother. It is what it is. Traction, no traction. It is favorite type of food. Barbecue on a charcoal grill. It has to be on a charcoal grill. If it's not on a charcoal grill, it's not worth eating. No Twitter, LOL. F Twitter. What's going on with Twitter? Duck rated bones, duck race. I wish, man. Maybe if I get a little bit more fundage, we could do that. All right, great question here. Who are your highest drafted guys right now? I'll get to that. I'll look at. Here's what I'll do. I'll look at it on my phone because I want to make sure that I keep this draft up in case it starts going again. Fuck it. Let's pull up our player exposures. All right. So we'll just pull up the main. All right. So most owned running back is Najee Harris. Most owned wide receiver is Khalil Shakir and then Marvin Harrison Jr. Most owned tight end is Mark Andrews and Kate Otten. Quarterback is Trevor Lawrence. I need to up my Xavier Worthy exposure. That's what I'm learning. I need more Xavier Worthy. But yeah, Kenneth Walker, I will be at 40% if I possibly could. I'm so bullish on him. Jonathan Coe says Shipley at 35%. You guys at the there's no way I only have him in one main. Probably. I mean, you dudes at the Spike Week, you guys have inflated the hell out of Will Shipley's ADP. His ADP is at a unrecognizable, and it's starting to chip over to the minis. It's ridiculous. Good here. Thanks. Good to have you, buddy. My luck, I finally get one pick in draft freezes. We'll figure it out, man. Action Kev says Hubbard or Walker. I love Chuba. Don't get me wrong. But right now I have Kenneth Walker above him, and then I have they're both going to give you positive return on investment with the draft capital that you're currently getting them at. So I love them both. I think Kenneth Walker, his situation's pretty spectacular, and not enough people are talking about it. You have Sam Darnold, who is terrible without a legitimate offensive line. In football, if you have poor offensive line, especially in pass pro, you can coach them up so they could be legit and provide in the run game. Then you bring in Clint Kubiak, the offensive coordinator, who's from the Shanahan tree, and you look at what the Saints did last year. They had a top 11 run game. They ran the ball over 43% of the time. So the volume is going to be there. The opportunity is going to be there. The scheme is going to fit exactly what he's doing, because even if Darnold does get pipped, a rookie quarterback's best friend is a legitimate running game. And he's in a contract year. And historically, if you look at the contract year trends, running backs in contract years tend to absolutely ball out. So I love Chuba. Don't get me wrong. I think Chuba has one of the better offensive lines in football. And so weird speaking so highly of the Carolina Panthers offensive line. That run game, he's going to be involved early and often. If I'm going to invest in the Carolina Panthers running game, it's going to be Chuba. Rico Dowdle, you should never draft. Just respectfully, just don't do it. I'm almost maxed out of both, and this first time I ever saw drafters is best. Yeah, no, drafters is phenomenal. I've done tons of drafters last year and quite a bit this year. I've never seen it crash. Accidents. It usually crashes when there's like an influx of people using it. That's where the servers. But I don't think this is a server issue. And this is my third year with drafters, and I've never seen this happen. I like it, Jonathan Coe. I wish. Drafters UI is top notch. It's one of the best. Drafters customer service is top notch. Absolutely. I'm friendly with Who Hames, but I came here because you typed you were live and the new drafters shot. Ah, nice. Hey man, sometimes it works. Make sure, guys, if you guys are not subscribed, please do so. Helps the channel a heck of a lot. Like the video, also helps the channel out a heck of a lot. Appreciate you guys chopping it up. I'm doing good, man. Good to see you. Thank you for joining Disco Ball Nation, man. Underdog DK should have draft chat windows too. They don't. I love Goats. Yeah, I'm a big fan of drafters as well, though mainly do slows on drafters. This, listen, I used to hate slows, but with the content picking up and real life work picking up, it's kind of the only way I can max out these minis right now. And I don't know if I want to queue up for a mini, but it's well within the realm of possibilities right now. All right, guys, I'm gonna queue up for a mini. Drafters $2 mini. We're gonna keep drafting one way or another. Hopefully this doesn't crash. But room for 6 more if you guys want to hop in a mini while we figure out what's going on with the other draft. Okay, guys? Disco, thoughts on my receiving core? Drake London, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Devonta Smith. I think you have 3 wide receivers who I am very bullish on, especially based off of game script and scheme and favorable matchups that we're anticipating going over 45 points or more. I love all of them, and I think every one of those wide receivers are going to outperform their ADP significantly. And I wouldn't be shocked if all 3 of them end up in the top 10 wide receivers. All right, Drafters Mini has filled. Let's look at who we got here. We got No Cap Mac at the 103, yours truly at the 104, Terry Rice at the 105, Ralph at the 107. Boner, I saw your profile picture. I was in a couple minis with you. And I can't get over this. This is one of the better. Let's see if I could zoom in. Hold on. We got to zoom into the Boner profile. Are you guys seeing this yet? I might actually get canceled on YouTube, but I'm here for it, guys. We got to look at the Boner profile picture. All right, how do I slide over? Where the hell's my slide? You guys see this? That is hilarious. All right, what do I have it at? Yeah, this seems about right. Yeah. Yeah, I love your receiving core. Should we just do a minute while we wait? Get out of my head. Is it you that has a thing about steak? Yeah, I have a definite thing about steak. Steak is my thing, man. Getting that nice Maillard reaction, nothing better, especially on a charcoal grill. Let's cook. Let's have 0% Jade on blue. I got quite a bit. I'm trying to get a little bit more Javonte Williams now, though. Jalen Royals, Jordan James, and Juan Jennings are mine in this tournament. Really, that's a lot of Juan. Juan on Juan. Nice. I like the Walker call. Also super high on Andrews and drafters. Love Andrews in this format. Something I try to do with Mark Andrews, and I know a lot of people don't recommend it, but it worked for me the last year and the year before that, is double tapping Andrews and Isaiah Likely and just leaving with both of those guys. I've been trying to get some Chicago and some Baltimore Ravens stacks, and I've been going Cole Kmet and Colston Love, and Kmet's a 20th round pick, which is criminal. And typically, if you try to bet on both of those offenses being prolific, you might end up very successful. So yeah, I try to get those double stacks at the tight end position because I feel like those tight ends are going to be involved early and often, and then just try to get correlation to the receivers in Chicago. I mean, you can get Luther Burden in round 12 to 14. You can get Roma Dunze in round 5 to 6. You can get DJ Moore in round 4 to 5. Zay Flowers is another great value. Derrick Henry, round 2, borderline free. Lamar Jackson, round 3. It's it's pretty tasty. It's definitely something that I've done once in a mini, but I have not been able to accomplish it here. All right, is the mini pause too? Is that what's happening? Looks like the mini's paused too. Okay. Oh, Quasi, you're in this mini with me, the slow draft mini. Okay, so what we got here, we'll look at our lineup. Since it's a slow draft, I'll let you guys make my next pick. Jalen Hurts, Tony Pollard, Aaron Jones. We need a running back, Jamar Chase, no matter what. Marvin Harrison Jr., Jackson Smith and Jigba, DK Metcalf, Jalen Warren, Scam Scatabo, Najee Harris. One of those 3 running backs, chat. Spam the chat. I'll catch up. Justin Fields right now is my highest drafters QB. Hey, man, I like Justin Fields. I just worry about what New York and the Jets do to quarterbacks when they go there. It's kind of where quarterbacks go to die. What's Worthy's price tag like in Dynasty? Worthy's price tag in Dynasty, I think if you're trying to get him, you're looking at a 26 second a 27 first. I think like a 26 second and third would suffice. I wouldn't be shocked if some people are so bullish on him that they'll be selling him for 26 first. But I think like right around the 26 second and third should pay the price, or 27th first. I think that's, you can easily get him for that. Was there an influence? I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question. But I'm not queuing up for anything right now. Seemed normal traffic. It did seem like normal traffic. I've never seen it crash though. I've done thousands on here. It's the same. Been a good customer for them. You and me both. But this is upset. Hey man, it happens. Got to give everybody grace, right? I mean, it could be worse. You could be on a stream trying to draft a lineup and queue up in 2 drafts and not really be drafting. So I mean, shit happens. Drafters is great. Need a video? Need a video? What? Action Kev says drafters needs more tournament options. $2, $5, $10 in the main. Here's mine. Right. I would love if drafters got a weeklies, but at the end of the day, drafters is also got to be a good, successful business that sticks around for the long haul. And they got to fill the main first. They have to fill the main. And if drafters doesn't fill the main, we can't see other things. So it's on us to push drafters and to sign up on drafters using promo code DISCO to double your first deposit up to $100 and fill the main. Once we fill the main, I promise you, once we fill the main, they will give us everything we ever wanted. But like, it's got to make sense for them. It's got to be, it's got to be, they give us more than like the last year we had 2 minis, we had a super flex on top of the main. So let's just fill the main for them. How about that? I got to sharpen that up. Can you read it? I can't read it. What does it say? Best receiver in the league, not named Chase and Neighbors. Devonta. I love Devonta Smith this year. At his ADP, I would leave with 100% exposure. If we're looking at, okay, so Saquon, we can all agree, chat, is battling not one, but two curses. He's battling the curse of leading the league in touches. And I've said this before and I'll say it again. If you look at running backs historically who've led the league in touches, they fall off of a cliff the following year. So there's that. And then there's the Madden curse. So if we're anticipating Saquon may be, not Saquon, and we're not going to see a repeat of last year, you want to invest in this passing game. Jalen Hurts included. Devonta Smith, right now he's priced at 4-5 round turn. He's one of the better values. And we saw his uptick in usage in the slot, and it wasn't a very proficient passing game. So imagine a more proficient passing game, more volume. And AJ Brown has historically been hurt time and time again. So Devonta Smith has wide receiver 1 upside, and I wouldn't be shocked if we see it this year. ADH, what's that mean? What? What's thoughts on Jets RB room? Stay away? No, definitely not stay away. At ADP, I'm investing in Breece Hall, especially PPR format. You look at Justin Fields. When Justin Fields is healthy, he checks down the ball. When Justin Fields is healthy and starting in the lineup, he checks down the ball at the 7th highest rate since he's been in the NFL. That's Breece Hall's game. That's what Breece Hall does. Aaron Rodgers did not focus or target the running back position much last year. There was a disconnect. The offensive line was old and ragged, and they fell apart. And we didn't get to see Breece be absolutely spectacular. Last year was the one down year we've seen for Breece. Other than that, Breece has been absolutely spectacular. Even in the year he got injured, Breece Hall was elite. Breece Hall was elite in college. Breece Hall was elite his rookie year when he got prior to getting hurt. He was elite after he got hurt last year. What was an outlier? Breece Hall is in a contract year. In the round 3 to 4 turn, Breece Hall is probably one of your best ROI bets. And Braylon Allen's there as well. And the reason why I like Braylon Allen is if you look at Aaron Glenn and where he's coming from that 1A, 1B, RB, 2-headed monster in Detroit. So, I mean, you have a very similar style of backs in the depth chart for the New York Jets. They're going to get involved early and often. Justin Fields is not going to drop back and throw 50 times a game. So I'm very in on both Jets running backs, especially with a younger, more improved offensive line, especially at both tackle positions. Good question, though, Dustin. Disco, were you thinking of me? Devonta caught that bomb in the Super Bowl. No, but I mean, I was thinking about how I wish that he caught that bomb for the first touchdown because I bet on him for first touchdown, but I should have bet on Jahan Dotson or it was Jalen Hurts. Jahan Dotson almost scored, and then Jalen Hurts sneaked it in. Tush push. My draft in mini went away. Yeah. Yeah, drafters will sort that. I'm gonna or not, but I still got to see who you guys want me to draft. I can see that, my man. Drafter support. Sorry about this, everyone. We are looking into this and should be resolved shortly. We will be adding a ticket to each of your accounts due to the inconvenience. Okay, that's good. That's good. This draft is probably not going off as well. Looks like it will be resumed and they're comping us. Okay. Just let me know when it resumes because I would love to finish it. Two Mules and Cart drafter support just said in the chat we are all being comped in entry. Sweet. Free drafts. More free drafts. It's crazy. Keon Coleman. Love Keon Coleman. Martin Tamara popping by. Love Keon Coleman. I think Keon Coleman has sneaky touchdown upside. This year, they're looking for a threat to be viable in the end zone. Dalton Kincaid is somebody I'm not really betting on, even though his ADP is probably the best we've ever seen it be. They need a viable threat in the red zone. He is there. He's healthy. He is muscular. His routes look crisp. He looks phenomenal. He's probably going to be what they brought him in to be last year. Just last year, if you're just looking at the possum offense, it just was not really existent and didn't really benefit anybody. I would think I'd like Keon Coleman more in an underdog DraftKings situation, not really a PPR monster. I'm more invested in Khalil Shakir. Just simply in that regards. Draft is back, I think. You think? This Gamblestein guy, he's new here, but like he's just now took away Ralph Wiggum's pick. So no, draft is definitely not back. They reversed Ralph's Kittle pick. Dang, he's on the Ralph. You're on the clock, I believe. Are you able to make a pick? Scadaboo on this team fits the RB room. Okay, Martin. Is Breece Hall the best sleeper this year in redraft? Can you go wide receiver, Hall? Look at Hall as your RB1. I could definitely see myself going like wide receiver, Breece Hall, especially if you're at the back end of the draft, and then also probably picking up Kyron Williams in the process. Profile pick says always draft hard. I love it. Hashtag ABD always be drafting. That's our motto. Except for when the app's down, then you just kind of just talk to this beautiful chat. Sean Jr. McCafferty says, and Breece is in a contract year. Contract years, guys, very important. Sean Jr. McCafferty, he gets it. He understands the mission. Historically, if you look at running backs in contract years, they tend to outperform ADP significantly and really ball out. They tend to play through more bullshit, whether it be drama in or lack of wins. They're just playing for a new contract. So running backs, top 5 running backs in contract years: Breece Hall, James Cook, Kenneth Walker, Travis Etienne, Jalen Warren. Those are 5 running backs I would love to get a lot of exposure to, and also try to leave with all 5 of them in one draft. Because at ADP, they kind of line up. And a lot of them have those very beneficial NFC West matchups, by the way. Hard to get excited with Hall at his price when they want to incorporate 3-back committee. I mean, at the end of the day, you just gotta roll the punches, man. I'm gonna make my bet like I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm convinced that Breece Hall is going to be giving you a positive return on investment at his current ADP. I'm still taking Kittle, as you should. I like Braylon Allen at his value more than Breece Hall. Well, here's the thing, right? Braylon Allen's probably going to be like your David Montgomery of the two, and Breece Hall is going to be the Jahmyr Gibbs of the two. And we've seen both of them be capable of doing something within that realm. Solid questions. Appreciate you, Bilo, my guy. Don't know if we already discussed it. I think it's great for Joe Mixon. The foot I'm not worried about. DeAndre Swift ended up being biggest offseason is I told everybody this in January. DeAndre Swift, if they don't really do anything in that backfield, he has league winner upside and he's going to give you incredible ROI, and he's still not being drafted as such because I think people are still waiting for like J.K. Dobbins, and it's like J.K. Dobbins and Denver is pretty much locked and loaded. So at what point, like it's Monangai or it's DeAndre Swift. And both of them are priced at a delicious ADP in whatever format you're drafting. What's up, fellas? Good to see you, Willie. How you doing, brother? Collide TXB says, I'm in a keeper league, and I have the first pick and can't decide to keep between Gibbs and Puka for a second-round pick. Who do I choose? Keeper league, and I have the first pick and can't decide to keep between Gibbs and Puka for... Okay, so allow me to ask you, buddy. Collide TXBY, thank you for asking the question. I think what's going to really sway me one way or the other is it what's the scoring format? Half PPR, standard, or PPR? If it's PPR, I'm leaning Puka Nacua. If it's anything else, I'm leaning Gibbs. I hope that answers your question, brother. Good luck. Jazz Money says, don't like any RB in fantasy with a 60 to 40% timeshare. Rather have Walker, Connor, or Chuba at round 4-5. Respectfully, we can agree to disagree because Jahmyr Gibbs showed that he can be incredibly efficient on a small sample size and a small amount of touches. We had 2 top 10 running backs in a timeshare. We're seeing the NFL go there in a lot of backfields. I mean, if you look at New England now, New England's now going to be an RB1A, RB1B situation. If you look at Chicago's now going to be a 1A, 1B situation with Monangai and DeAndre Swift. If you look at it's not a bad bet to make. You get to keep your healthy guys healthier. That's why they brought in Nick Chubb with Joe Mixon there, because you want to preserve your health and you want to make sure that you can spell guys and give them rest. Injuries happen in football when people are tired. So agree to disagree. I've been wrong before, but I mean, respectfully, I disagree with that take, my friend. I do like Connor or Chuba in round 4 or 5. I do like both of them. Great values and great matchups. They have very advantageous schedules this week. Thoughts on Puka overall finishing PPR? So I put out a tweet the other day, and I love this question. I think Puka could be and will be the wide receiver 1 this year. It's either him or Brian Thomas Jr. And for several points. One, if you look at last year, when healthy and when in the lineup, Puka Nacua was second in fantasy points per game in PPR format. He has shown time and time again that he can be consistent, and now he's the feature guy. Obviously, they brought in Devontae Adams, but Devontae Adams isn't what he once was, and he doesn't have the rapport or the consistency and camaraderie with Matthew Stafford. I almost said Sam Darnold. I almost puked. What the fuck? Sam Bradford's what I almost said. That's weird. Sam Bradford. What is Sam Bradford up to? Furthermore, historically, if you look at the NFL, when a wide receiver finishes as the wide receiver 1, more often than not, they don't finish as the wide receiver 1 the following year. Jamar Chase just got paid. If you guys followed my channel last year, May 4th, first draft of the year, I said Jamar Chase, no matter what, I don't care if it's the 101, the 108, it's Jamar Chase no matter what. He's going to finish as the fantasy player number 1. And we fucking smoked that call. We banged that call. That's why people rock with us. And I'm not saying this is a flex. I'm just saying I like to look at the bigger picture. I like to look at the entire just like I don't want to be reactive based off of what happened last year, because if you're reactive based off of what happened last year, you're more than likely going to miss out on what's going to happen the upcoming year. Nothing ever repeats itself commonly, right? So I know a lot of people are betting on Brock Bowers to be the tight end 1 this year, but boy, I got news for you guys. Which QB in 4-point Mr. Magic, shout out to you, brother. Good to see you. He says, which QB in a 4-point TD format are you taking out of Kyler, Nix, May, Williams, and Purdy? Kyler, Nix, May, Caleb Williams, and Purdy. 4-point TD, I think 4-point passing touchdown. Caleb Williams will probably give you the most passing touchdown upside. I think Nix gives you the highest ceiling just in general with the rushing touchdown upside. So I'm going to go Caleb, Nix, May. I hope that answers your question. You're reading comments I made 5 minutes ago. The draft clock was back when they reversed his pick and counting down, but it's pause again. Sorry, man. I'm trying to catch up here. I'm trying to navigate on the fly here. I apologize. What's the best pick to have in redraft if you think somewhere in the middle or closer late? It's always the 106 for me. It's always the 106 because you could rationalize reaching on a guy like Puka Nacua at the 109 or Brian Thomas Jr., who usually goes at the 112, and then build something really special and just stagger, take BPA, and not really be stuck with what the rest of your league will dictate. A lot of your redraft leagues, if you're at the 111 or 112 or the 101 or 102, you got to dictate every move you make. you get to get your guys, and nothing's really a reach. So I love the 106. Congrats on 1,500. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Such a blessing, man. Such a blessing. I remember talking to absolutely nobody, and now we have 35 people in our YouTube chat, and I'm grateful for every last one of you. If you guys are new here, welcome to the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. Love you guys. We got 79 people watching us on Twitter. Shout out to you guys. Appreciate you guys. Billy with the yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Where's Dobbins going if not Denver? I don't know. I don't like him in Denver because like that's already I like Harvey. I think Harvey's a little bit overpriced, and there's a lot of people that are overhyping Harvey. I just want Sean Payton to love our fantasy football lineups. That's all I care about. I want Sean Payton to love our fantasy football lineups. I think one team I'd like to see Dobbins in, and like this is just any viable running back. I want to see them go to Casey because I don't believe in Isaiah Pacheco this year. I personally think Aaron Glenn is just old school, and when he says they are going to use 3 RBs, he's basically saying somebody's going to have to earn the lead role. I think Brees will. Good call, no cap. PPR, yeah. So in PPR format, I'm definitely leaning Puka Nakua. Kalai TXB says, thanks, brother. I hope it smashes because Puka has a wide receiver 1 upside, and this year I think Jahmyr Gibbs is my RB1. So, I mean, you got good situation there. I wish you could keep both, honestly. Workhorse RBs are almost dead. 100%, Jonathan Coe. Martin says we are drafting 60% RB in the top 5 to 6 times have changed. Yeah, man. True. Pacheco is a steal in round 7 is crazy to me. T. Higgins going before A.J. Brown in some leagues is also crazy to me. Dak Prescott picked 127 is absurd. He's not even getting picked up in some leagues. I know, right? Dak Prescott, when healthy, puts up MVP type numbers. They have 11 games with where the total score expectation is over 47 points. I'm all in on Dak this year. I love Dak this year. But is it going to be CeeDee Lamb? Is it going to be George Pickens? Is it going to be Ferguson? Is it going to be Javonte? Is it going to be Blue? I don't know. I'm willing to bet on all of those guys and stagger it and be contrarian in these best ball tournaments. But the one common denominator is Dak Prescott. So Dak Prescott, one of the better picks in fantasy football. Great point, Jazz Money. Zero Pacheco for me. I would say I'm close to Zero Pacheco, 2 meals in a cart. I'll take him all day in round 7. Mahomes says he looks like himself. I respect that. But I mean, like, realistically, if you're on the podium and like a reporter's going to ask you, okay, how's your teammate looking? Is your teammate going to be all right? Is he going to be good at football this year? What are you going to say? He looks like himself. Like him saying he looks like himself is kind of like saying, I mean, he doesn't look good. He doesn't look great. He doesn't look like he's like, tell me that this guy is going to win me my fantasy league in the presser. I would love that. It's kind of like the JJ McCarthy situation. Like, oh yeah, he's won everywhere he's gone, but is he good at fucking football? That's all and Isaiah Pacheco looking like himself. Well, like, fuck, he looked like shit, and he looked like he was absolutely spectacular at one point. Which self is he looking like? Sorry. Sorry, we get really animated sometimes. All good. BRB after dinner. Well, enjoy your dinner, buddy. What's for dinner? No cap. I look like myself, and I suck. For context, my last season, 0 was Zamir. Oh, God, yeah. Zamir White hurt me a lot last year, brother. You and me both. I smashed some insane calls last year. Zamir White was one of those that, like, just I'll never live down. Respectfully, just know I'm not sharing any of your content, boss. Why aren't you sharing my content? Oh, because you like the answers and you want to beat your fantasy football buddies? Fuck them. Fuck your fantasy football buddies. We're going to crush them this year. Sean, we're going to shit on them. We're going to shit on their chests. That's what we're going to do. Sean, are you signed up on Drafters? Huh? Are you here on Drafters, Sean Jr. McCafferty? The answer is all of them. CD has 30% target share. Hell yeah. Great answer. Jonathan Coe. We just caught up with chat. Let's see if Drafters texted me. Guys, keep bringing your questions. I would love to answer anything and everything right now. Yeah, I would love to answer it all. Okay, so somebody said take Scatabo in this slow. Not yet. How do I sign up, boss? Sign up on Drafters Fantasy Sports using promo code DISCO. Can I play in Delaware? I believe it's available in Delaware. Let me double check. I'm almost certain. But yeah, sign up on Drafters Fantasy Sports using promo code DISCO. I think it's available in Delaware, but we'll get confirmation soon. All right, brother. James, great question. He says, "What kind of steak are we having after the draft?" So, like, I can I tell you what like some of my guilty pleasure meals are, especially if I'm on a health kick. Use promo code DISCO to double your first deposit dollar for dollar and smash the like button. Appreciate you, Bayou. Good to see you. Well done. Only God bless you. No steak tonight. So we got these nice mesquite burgers that we're gonna cook up, and then I'm gonna mash them up and put them over a bed of rice. Then I'm gonna put a lot of cheese on the burgers, like a lot of cheddar cheese, some Franks, some and we're gonna put it on top of rice. Did I say that? Some Franks and a lot of avocado, and I'm gonna have that next to salad, and we're just gonna just mow down. It's one of my favorite things when I'm on a health kick. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. Bayou, you're going live soon, right? Bayou Bangle will be going live on Underdog. He'll be doing some Underdog stuff, but yeah, he'll be going live at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So guys, this name right here, Bayou Bangle, he'll be going live shortly. I would love for you guys to go support my guy. Here, let me try to pull up your link so I can hit you with the bang. Oh, I have not seen the Bangle rate. You still got the Bangle rate? You still got the Bangle raid? Because I would love the fucking Bangle raid. Bangle raid would be sick. All right. Bayou Bangle. All right. Live. All right. We got the notifications turned on. Smash that like, share, copy. All right. Bayou Bangle will be live at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So we'll lead right into him because it doesn't appear that Drafters is going to get sorted tonight, but we will be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And on top of, Drafters giving a ticket to, everybody who was in the draft, if you guys were watching, we'll also be doing a Drafters giveaway tomorrow where I will give away via Duck Race, an opportunity for you to win $500,000 by drafting a fantasy football lineup. So make sure you tune in tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Turn that bell notification on. I appreciate all of you. Let's catch up with the chat, and then we'll finish it there. Bayou does like his steaks well done. I mean, he's a good fantasy football mind, good guy, but fucking hate the way he eats steak. Yes, sir. Who here thinks T. Higgins should be going before Drake London or AJ Brown? Not me. Not me. I'm not betting on T. Higgins this year. He also just signed the bag. Yes. I'm having Cajun baked chicken quesadillas, some fresh strawberries. Oh, that sounds phenomenal. I love the health, man. I love it. I'll definitely be joining for the Bengal raid. The Bengal raid, if we're talking about just like a spectacular production, like his production level, Bayou is a good fantasy football analyst. He does, but his production level is unmatched. The hashtag disco raid. So here's the link for Bayou Bengal stream. You're gonna go hashtag disco raid like this. And then the Bengal rate is just insane. It really is, and like I haven't seen it in over a year. The Bengal rate is a movie. London before Higgins. Yeah, I would say London and AJ Brown both before Higgins. You think end of round 2, Tyreek Hill has a season left in him? He's worth a shot, but I mean Jalen Waddle's priced just as well, and Tyreek Hill has indicated that he doesn't really care for football. So if you're trying to be contrarian in 150 max lineups in best ball, and I'm just talking about best ball in general, Tyreek Hill is a fine bet, right? And so is Tua Tagovailoa. So is Devon Achan's got RB1 upside, by the way. You should leave every draft with Devon Achan, Jalen Warren, and Cam Scatterbo because fuck it. It's good to be contrarian. So yeah, I'd much rather take Jalen Waddle in a redraft. I think Jalen Waddle would be a little bit safer because he does want to play football. He's not a weirdo. Love Hill this season. Oh, that's good to know, James. I guess I'll watch TV while I wait for this draft to resume. I mean, we could go support Bayou Bengal together, brother. Bayou has no clue about steak. No, not the darndest clue, man. But he does know fantasy football. I love Hill, where he is going as well. I mean, like price point, if we're talking about him playing and being invested in fantasy football, you're talking about some of the best return on investments. Have you seen Higgins' contract? Heard most of its roster bonus? Could be. I have not seen it though. That's a good question. Martin Tamero. Teriyaki chicken cheese steak with Greek salad. That's fire. That's like 4 different fucking. That's Philadelphia. That's what's teriyaki chicken? Is that China or Japan? And then Greek salad. This is like this guy's traveling the world with his palate. That's sick. Thoughts on Pickens? Listen, man, we've seen CeeDee Lamb deal with lingering issues in round 4. If George Pickens does get that premium target share from CeeDee Lamb, God forbid CeeDee Lamb goes down, George Pickens is going to break fantasy football. I think George Pickens is a fine pick, but I think the contingency on him breaking fantasy football is if anything happens to CeeDee Lamb. Regardless, that offense is going to be putting up a lot of points. It's just tough to project his floor without anything happening to CeeDee Lamb. Full PPR, yeah. I hope that answers your question. Waddle number have gone down 3 years in a row, but I think I'm out on him. Hey man, I respect it. Gonna cook up some lamb chops while we wait. That's fine. We're gonna head over to the Bayou Bengal channel right now, guys. I'll post a link again. I'm sorry for all the inconvenience, guys. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time. You guys have been absolutely incredible. I love you guys. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. A lot of people, a lot of people don't believe in faith and don't believe in, the positivity that could be done in the world. But just look at all the evil that's being done in the world right now, right? There's a lot of evil, and that's nothing but the fucking devil. So if the devil's real and the devil exists, then God's got to be real and God's got to exist as well. So make sure you guys double down on your faith. All right. God bless you. God love you. Until next time. Peace.